What's up, guys? It is. Oh, that was loud. It's Ted here with the Bodies and Wix, and this is just going to be a quick little video for you on Forex, actually. I was just looking at EURUSD because I was just interested in the price. It's interesting that it's flipped on us, and the euro is now worth less than the actual. Well, we're about even, but it's still worth less than the actual dollar. So I was checking it out and seeing what kind of technical I could get out of this, and this is my original idea here, right? However, that idea has changed, and I have now changed it to the entry is 0.98045. Well, let's see. This is the weekly, so what I'm saying here is that it had come up and hit the weekly bearish order block, and due to it hitting the weekly bearish order block, that is going to act as a very heavy resistance point. However, I do have it on a 15-minute somewhere, and there it is. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is at first I had it going up higher. But once I got a closer look at it, there is just a small 15-minute fair value gap that it did go up. It almost hit consequent encroachment, which is halfway through the fair value gap. But it didn't get there. It fell. I measured the Asian range, so the high and the low during the Asian session. If you give that one standard deviation, that one standard deviation actually comes to the exact low of this formation that it made on Friday. And that is where the liquidity is lying. So I thought it might, and generally what you look for is the price around midnight, which direction it's heading at that time, and it will find it somewhere going that direction and then stop and then turn around almost 99% of the time. Not always, but it's generally a very high probability that that is going to happen. It's what we call a Judas swing, basically. So it's gonna go up. It's making everybody think it's gonna go up. And smart money goes, I'm gonna be Judas, and then just strikes down the price on everybody. Let's see if it actually gets up into that area that I'm talking about. Right now, it is hovering just below the 15-minute fair value gap entry, which I think if we took that on a 5-minute, it might be on a bearish order block. I am not 100% sure where that would be on the 5-minute. I don't even like getting down into the 5-minute, but sometimes you have to find out exactly where these prices are, because it may want to start going down now that I'm looking at it. Because yeah, if we look at bearish order block, which should be right there, that is the last bullish order block going up before the run down closes below it, and it just came back down. Wow, Streamlabs actually cut out half of my video. Sorry, guys. So I'm putting this kind of in the middle, but what I said before was that it was coming up, it was hitting the bottom of a bearish order block, and then I was going to check for volatility. So if you actually go to forexfactory.com, I'm not going to do it because I don't have time, but if you do go there, you will see that there is some volatility expected. The US unemployment numbers. I think there's housing market numbers. There's about 3 or 4 things that were some red. So expect some volatility around 9:30 Eastern time. So around market open. And I think we might see it strike above the near side high. That would break the liquidity and then bring it down, as in I mentioned the Judas swing earlier. And if you want to support me without having to give me money directly, you can go to the link below. And anyways, as I was saying, if you don't have Ledger hardwallet, I think the smaller version is only $80. The larger version is only $150, something like that. And it's a way to store all of your crypto in one hard wallet. And if you use the link that is in the description below, it's a way you can also support my show without having to directly give me money. So I would appreciate it if you check out the link, get a ledger. I have one. Very, very efficient, amazing technology. So yeah, check that out for crypto. But for right now, we're talking about Forex. And yeah. So again, hovering just below around that bearish order block. And probably, I think once we get that volatility going, it could jump up and then snag that liquidity above that, kind of swing high. People would think it would start to take off, and at that point, smart money would then yank it back this direction. And again, looking at that right at probably 8:30 Central Time, 9:30 New York time, so right at market open. And we'll just see what happens. It looks like, I'm aiming right for that low level, right?